Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Bethany.
And I'm Ken.
And we are a frisky couple in love that loves reacting to some Frieren beyond Journey's End.
You couldn't say that without blushing, could you?
I couldn't. So anyway, moving on. We're going to react to episode 6 today. And Ken's gonna pull it together. And yeah.
I'm together.
Uh-huh.
I'm together.
Uh-huh.
She was looking for an adjective to use, and I suggested frisky because I want to see if she was going to blush while she said it.
You suck. I think this is like one of the few times that I've read like all of the lyrics as opposed to like really looking at the visuals. Good lyrics.
Yeah? You have a favorite lyric yet?
I just love when they talk about like the hero goes to sleep and how, like, I'm paraphrasing this because it's said more eloquently here. I just can't remember the exact words, but like basically how time mercilessly marches on and people forget. And like the footsteps that he's left begin to rust was like, so yeah.
But if you don't intend to fight the dragon, why do you continue to train?
Hoping I get the courage one day.
When I first got to this village, its people were living in fear. Hard not to with a dragon nearby. Now they're all smiles. They're convinced that as long as I'm around, their home remains safe, even though I haven't done a damn thing.
Will you fight it if there's no other choice?
I have a title to uphold, and people to protect, and it's my job to defend it. Easy to say that now, but knowing myself, I'll run away. This scar on my forehead,
Until the day you don't.
didn't get it taking on a monster.
It's falling.
A fight I had with my master.
Oh, got it falling, running away.
It was the first time he ever hit me. He must have been disappointed. Throughout our whole relationship, he never praised me a single time.
I don't think you'll run,
You don't know me at all.
but I have been in a similar situation.
She knows people.
All right, let's hear it.
The first time that I fought a monster, I had trained more than enough, but I was frozen by fear. I couldn't muster the courage to fight back. All I could do was run.
I mean, that is freaky looking.
When it finally had me cornered, I steeled my resolve, and instinct took over.
Yep. Because you had no other choice but to fight.
Your training isn't going to fail you. Mine didn't fail me. You're a coward hiding beneath a veneer of bravery. But your resolve to protect the village, that, at least, I believe is real.
My resolve.
How did it go?
I don't know for sure, but if I had to guess, I think it'll turn out all right.
Frieren, you only need 30 seconds, right? I want you to promise me one thing. If I die fighting this dragon, you have to finish it off for me.
All right, I promise. Why would you sacrifice so much for the townsfolk? What?
Just,
They made me feel like a hero.
that's kind of an odd question. I've lived here for 3 whole years now. Okay, let's get to business.
Your hands are shaking.
I'm scared. What do you expect?
You're exactly like Eisen.
I am.
This is a powerful foe.
Beautiful
Yeah.
foe.
You afraid?
Yes, being afraid isn't a bad thing. Without fear, I wouldn't have made it this far.
Even the way they tremble's the same.
Means you want to live.
My master.
Fighting for something.
He was afraid too.
Nice beard.
Steal my resolve.
Fear isn't the enemy, but like acting out of fear is.
Why isn't it attacking him?
It knows better.
Ha!
I thought so. No wonder it left the village alone. Dragons are smart creatures. They're not foolish enough to pick a fight against a powerful opponent. Eisen didn't hit Stark for being weak, but because he was disappointed in him.
For not living up to his potential.
The two of us parted in anger.
You hit him?
My body moved on its own. I'm forever sorry for what I did. I was afraid of the boy, Frieren. I couldn't believe his power. My apprentice will become a great warrior.
Nice!
Nail trim. Okay, but again, like, he's just guarding his nest.
Yeah, maybe ask him to nest somewhere else and promise not to terrorize any more villages.
Hey! Shoot it already! I did exactly what you told me to! Expect me to kill it myself!
Yep, end it.
Just like my master!
It's already dead!
Huh?
Old hag, huh?
He'll live to regret that.
I killed it on my own. I didn't need any help.
Damn.
Good work.
Quite easily, too. Under 30 seconds.
Well done. Now this hoard of treasure is mine!
All with us.
Love it she's saying that.
3 items only.
Does this not feel silly to you? You're really interested in this old junk?
This junk is treasure.
My master always told me that you made the hero's adventure a ridiculous one.
Oh?
In a good way. I guess your silliness made things fun.
Incredible! You actually made shaved ice!
I told you this spell was worth it.
I would take on armies to experience such fluffiness!
Rightly so.
We're wasting our time.
Our journey has only just begun, after all.
The hero of the South was
Awesome. She's making snow cones.
the 4 of us may well not make it back alive.
Want your last journey to be painful and hard? If you ask me about it, I would take the more lighthearted journey any day, one I can laugh about at the end.
Well, can you see through them?
I can't say I find this spell interesting.
What?
So small.
No part of me's small!
So good.
Lead you next. I suppose you could make your way back to Eisen now.
Didn't my master tell you to take me with you? Besides, I'd like to have a ridiculous adventure or two of my own.
There is monster activity in the northern land. No one can pass through the checkpoint.
Well, at what time can we? It has to open someday.
Does it?
The Castellan would like to see you, sir.
Would he? You should answer every question like that.
You would be wise not to cause any trouble in this town.
Big dude.
Yeah.
That wasn't a very warm welcome.
He's a good guard, wants to keep his people safe. As every proper town guard ought to be, in my opinion. Speaking of safety, this city seems to have it in spades, which is a positive of being stuck here. This is the perfect time to slow down and study our craft. Once we drop off our things, the magic shops are all mine. The checkpoint is locked tight. We have no other choice. Run along, you're free to roam. I'll secure us a room at the inn.
So what do we do now?
Wanna get something to eat? Loud and clear.
She needs a spy on Frieren.
Rumor is they shut down the sea routes too. The Northern Lands Army says they'll take care of the problem, but I give it 2 years until the checkpoint opens up again.
And the Jumbo Berry Special. I was just a kid when I came here last. I actually had to split it with my master because I couldn't finish it alone. I feel like this thing has shrunk.
It's the same size as ever. You've simply grown up.
I used to think my master's back was so broad. Even that started to look small.
Eisen is getting up there in years. I hope you're being a dutiful student.
Duty is what brought me here. You're sure the portion's the same? You've got no reason to glare at me. I bought this with my own money.
Pardon me.
What? You're clearly...
It's like their butts are talking to each other.
What if I told you we're going to be waiting for a long time? 2 years even.
No thanks.
So you and I feel the same way about it then.
You think she'll cave to peer pressure for her?
You're relatively normal at least.
I'm lost. Did I do something to offend you? So you want to find a way through the checkpoint. I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, you won't regret it.
What if you just flew us up and over the city wall?
There's a powerful barrier all around the border that extends to the maximum flying height.
Explains how they keep the winged monsters out. Let's ask around.
If guarded caravans aren't allowed through, things in the northern lands must be quite serious. I'm afraid we may need to give up until things settle down.
We should ask around the Black Market and Thieves Guild first.
Wouldn't that be a bit dangerous even for us?
Lucky for you, I look tough enough not to be questioned. Plus,
You slew a dragon.
You do have a thievish face.
I heard that.
Oh, God.
We could always pay the guard station a quick visit.
I was going to say pay off the guards.
Yes. I'm just a little surprised by your cooperation is all.
You said that you didn't want to wait, so I'm doing all of us a favor.
You're even more desperate to leave than I am.
I don't have a lot of time.
That was awfully vague.
Yeah,
Is he dying?
what I would think from saying that.
My master brought me up here.
We departed for the Northern Lands from this very city.
Tell me all about it, Master!
See that trail over yonder?
He hardly ever spoke about himself, but he happily relayed every detail of the hero's adventure. He's been around for a long time, and for whatever reason, those 10 years mattered more than all the rest. I'll bet the same is true for Frieren.
I wonder.
He's old now and can't travel like that anymore. He sent the two of you to find me so that I could fill his spot. Now it's my turn. I'll go on this adventure and return with stories just like the ones he told me. If they happen to be ridiculous, that's all the better. It's the least I can do to repay my debt to him. If I take too long to get back, my master will pass on. But I bet he's still got plenty of years left.
Mistress Frieren? Is there a reason you're creeping around the city?
Shh, quiet yourself. They're following me.
She must be lurking around here somewhere.
What did you do?
I was happily perusing a magic shop when suddenly...
Oh.
I'm so terribly sorry. Please, Miss Frieren, forgive my insolence.
Okay. I have some concerns about where this seems to be going.
Mm-hmm.
As the castellan of this city, I apologize.
It's no issue. He did his guardly duties well, if you ask me. In any case, I'm not in an enormous hurry.
Am I right to assume that you do plan to travel north again? According to our information, the northern lands are in constant battle with the remnants of the Demon King's forces. You must be concerned about their situation. The people of the north will be thrilled to hear of your arrival. Pass through as you wish.
I can't believe that's really all it took.
What a commotion. This kind of thing just isn't for me. Who could feel comfortable like this?
Stark.
I'm happy I get to see a proper send-off. This must have been how it was when my master left for the north.
That's right. If only I'd had a little more time for my research.
You need to move on.
You know we risked life and limb trying to get out of there, right?
Indeed. A new alright.
So, it had nothing to do with the axe. That was my crazy theory, is that the axe was going to be something that was like the dragon was afraid of. But the dragon just recognized game and knew that how powerful Stark was.
Yeah. I love that. I love that we get to be surprised because Stark himself is surprised that he's capable. So I love the way that the story unfolded in the episode.
Yeah, I'd agree. And just, how humble Frieren is, and like, just, I mean, and part of it, I guess, is just kind of, I mean, she's aloof and a little bit clueless in the sense that of not, and I guess it's part of like being humble, like, not throwing her name around, but like not even sort of like realizing the impact that she has had in so many people, like for like destroying the Demon King and doing, and like, this 10-year that journey for her, again, that's like a small part of her life, but like Eisen said or whatever, it's like clearly the most impactful part of her life, and it's the most impactful part of all their lives. And it's not just them that it was impactful for, it was like all the townspeople too.
Yeah, I don't know why there's almost something kind of like Phoebe Buffay about her, not in terms of like being completely wacky like Phoebe Buffay was, but
oh come on, when she was singing and like skipping with her arms out,
but in that sort of like aloofness, in that sort of general lack of awareness of what's going on around her and the people around her, and yet sometimes being able to be insanely pinpoint perceptive too at the same time, like.
Yeah.
Just, it makes me think of that character from Friends. I loved sort of how Eisen talked to her about the 10 years that they spent together. And I love Himmel's wisdom to Eisen about how her contribution to it, I mean, magic aside, which is like, I'm sure she was powerful and a contributing member of the party in battles, but like the silliness, the fun, the random spells of like shaved ice, which who needs that? And I understand where Eisen's coming from in terms of like urgency and the stakes are high and something really important's going on. And yes, to all of that. But like you can't live in a state of like red alert all the time and constant anxiety and stress and panic about, are we getting there fast enough? Are we doing a good enough job? Or like, you can't live that way. So I just loved Himmel's wisdom of like, she brings the fun. She makes this journey worthwhile. And if we're going to have to be on this journey, might as well get some great stories out of it.
Good lesson just for life in general.
Yeah.
And Yeah, and like I mean, I just really like enjoy Frieren as a character because a lot of times when you have a sort of like stoic or like a drier sense of humor, but like she's also like she can be silly, and I think a lot of times it's also like unintentional
Yeah.
being silly. Those other times where she's like skipping and jumping, like whatever, like and singing as she's right running towards treasure. But like a lot of times with those characters, like they're like like stoic and a little bit more quieter. It's just so much more serious, sort of like Eisen, whatever. But with her, she's just I don't know, she's a refreshing type of character that I don't often see.
I also love the fact that she's unapologetically herself. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like often, you kind of society through various mediums, entertainment being one of them, kind of like is like, what pigeonhole do you belong in? Like, find your pigeonhole, and like this is how you should be if you belong in this pigeonhole. And so often that is like, are you the serious type? Are you the studious type? Are you the silly type? Are you the like troublemaker type? Like all these things. And I love how she is just unapologetically herself in a very authentic way that comes up in the moment. So like, yes, in some moments she is this serious, very dry, very kind of like, not like a weighty serious, but just sort of like a less sense of humor kind of serious. But then other times she can like go dancing about and be wacky. And that's human, right? Like having those many aspects of our personality is very human. We just often see more of a streamlined version in characters where it's kind of like a single type. And yet they don't subscribe to that. They make it more real, which I like.
Yeah, I agree.
Did Fern get a growth spurt? Like we said it in the last episode, but like I'm continually noticing just how much bigger Fern is. I'm like, when did this happen that she kind of like towers over?
Well, she talked. Frieren even talked about it at one point that like how she had grown and like now she's taller than Frieren.
It's not just tall. It's like she's like bigger.
Yeah.
I don't mean that to be like she's fat or anything. This isn't like an insulting thing, but it's just like she's just a bigger like creature.
She's standing taller.
But it's not just height.
Okay. I don't know. I haven't really noticed it.
I feel like our little Fern's growing up. She's so big now.
Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And thanks so much for checking out our reaction for Frieren. Just keep in mind.
But our reaction is definitely not definitive.